then just don't fucking be with him. Also, whenever it comes to men talking about the traditional responsibilities of a woman, like cooking, cleaning, taking care of the house, doing laundry, taking care of the kids, that type of stuff, women are quick to throw out the fact this isn't the 1940s no more. But yet you still want men to act like it's still the 1940s by paying all your bills. And this is what y'all fail to understand. The only reason why it was the man's responsibility to pay all of the bills is because women were literally not allowed to work. You no longer have that excuse. So it is no longer an obligation for a man to pay all of your bills. It is now a choice. And that type of attitude is exactly why they choose not to do it. And y'all have to understand there's two sides to everything. During the time where men paid all the bills and the woman stayed at home, she wasn't just staying home sitting on the fucking couch eating Pringles all day. She cooked, cleaned, took care of the kids, took care of the house. That was her job. The man was not supposed to lift a finger whenever it came to housework because the woman was not lifting a finger to pay the bills. Each of you had a role. But women now think that even if a man goes out and works all day, work a 10, 12-hour shift, he's still supposed to come home and help you cook, clean, and do laundry. Like, no, you've been home all day. You had 10 to 12 hours while he was at work to do the shit that needed to be done at home. So why does he have to come home and help you? He didn't get no help bringing money home. So why does he need to help you with this? But y'all don't want to talk about that. And imagine if men use the exact same knowledge that Shorty just tried to use in that video. Imagine if a man who paid every single one of the bills was like, well, since you not contributing on bills, I pay all the bills myself. You're my child. You're not my woman. I'm free to do whatever the fuck I want because you not my woman. Now he ain't shit. She literally said, that's not my man. That's my child. Whenever women today literally want men to pay all their bills and they don't want to cook, they don't want to clean. So basically you don't want to do anything. Who's really the child here?
Fellas, we've been holding our tongue for a long time, and I would say these last 2 years has opened up the doors for us to get our bread and butter running and let these chicks know how we really been feeling. And what she said at the very end, as far as these guys go to work, they do all this stuff, and they gotta basically come home, still cook, still clean, and you got a woman at home, a chick at home, or whatever you want to call it, watching TV, drinking wine, not doing anything, not contributing, but just taking. Man, look, I think I speak on behalf of all the guys that done went through this before. A lot of men have been saying for years and for a long time, especially since the old school time have pretty much demolished. A lot of men feel like they with children. They feel like a lot of the chicks that they have are children, sleeping with your own damn child. Sound like some incest stuff, sound just as nasty, but god damn it, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. And I'm glad that she pointed this stuff out, man, because fellas, let me tell you something, man. You ain't got to go through this. You ain't got to go through this right here, man. This is why you got to protect women who conduct themselves like this woman right here. You got to protect them at all costs. Because coming from a time when we couldn't even open up our mouth without getting canceled, or you didn't come off as masculine because you had a complaint or you had a situation that you felt like needed to be fixed, and because you told a truth, not your truth, you told the truth, sometimes cold truth to your woman. You can give her even just a cool truth. Like you can give her a little soft touches. You can have your tone down and say, baby, I'm considering something that I really want to talk about. And you still get disrespected. You still not man enough. You still a wimp. You still all of this, and you still can't fulfill my needs. And fellas are tired of it, bruh. They are tired of it. This is why you're seeing a bunch of videos floating around the internet with a bunch of chicks asking themselves and saying to their fan base, damn, what happened? Or do the men not appreciate us nowadays? Hell no, not like they used to. They don't appreciate y'all like they used to, because they are sick of the bullshit. They are sick of sitting back being used and then being talked about in this make the stallion city girl era. When all you gonna sit there and do is ish on a brother for just asking for not much, to be honest, man. Not much at all. So this right here is dope, man. I really appreciate stuff like this, man. City Girls and Country Girls up by 47. Up by 47 out here, bro. I'm telling you, man. People say things like you heard the woman say, you know, you're my child, this, that, and the third. You sitting in there as a grown woman sitting up in the house calling a whole grown man your child. Call him your child and then running the podcast talking trash about him, right? When you allowed that a situation. But now that we live in an era where a lot of guys ain't putting up with that crap, they're not allowing it anymore because you got to take accountability. You got to take accountability for the things that you have running in front of your life. You may not be able to control people, but the things that happen to you, a lot of times you can control it because it's something that you allow. And now that we're living in a time where people are adjusting and waking up and these fellas ain't dealing with that stuff, now all of a sudden it's a hit dog holler session going on. A whole hit dog holler session going on because a lot of chicks are mad because things ain't going their way. They want to have their cake, and they want to eat it too. And these fellas don't care no more. You're better off just being a bachelor. Go out, kick it with a few breezes, hit them off, whatever, you know, have a few little lunch session, date, go to the movie, go on vacation, have some fun, have one man breezy, maybe two, depending on however many you want, whatever you want to do. And let their ass talk. Because the women, they ain't got no problem at all. They fine and they got their man. And if they don't have their man, they gonna have one real soon. It's coming. Your Mr. Right is coming. Ain't no real woman sitting back complaining about what a man isn't doing for them. They not complaining. They already know they got the sauce because they understand. That woman understands what she brings to the table. She knows that she's the shit. She understands her calling. She understands her role. The man should understand his role. Bring that junk together. We got it. We 100 together. That's what that is. And, you know, this is more like it, man. Protect this woman at all costs, bro. Protect this woman at all costs. All right. And this is why I tell y'all, man, I challenge y'all to do this as well. When you hear and you see videos like this and you decide to get online and voice your opinion about the dating world and marriage and men and women and what they should be doing, this, that, and the third, or what gender it is, gender that, it is very important, y'all, because she said woman, and she's more likely gonna get away with it because she is a woman. She's a female. But when, you know, anytime I hear a woman, it could be it could be a good message, and I can understand everything that they're saying. But if you're speaking some real junk and you say, but these men, that's a cringe. It kind of make me say these dusties, say these ass. Same thing with these fellas out here. These fellas be talking about, oh, these women, that make me cringe too. And I'm not even a woman. I'm not even a woman. It make me, just don't say that. Say dusty, say chick. You cannot put men in the same, you cannot put men and women in the same position and same box as dusty. That ain't right. So I challenge you all that when you have conversations, when you have dialogues, when you're out here conducting yourself with podcasts or on your social media, whatever, it is very